Hey guys, it's Buddy Glasgow here once again. Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be about the NFL versus Roseanne, and what I mean by that is many on the left, of course, trying to compare people's comments about the NFL versus Roseanne as being freedom of speech and stuff like that. That's the same thing that the NFL is doing, the same thing about freedom of speech that everyone is complaining now about Roseanne. He's trying to defend her with freedom of speech. And that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. I'm going to tell you why. The reason being is the NFL players did their protests and their wrongdoings at their job, which is on the playing field. They didn't do it on their own personal time, which I would have stood for. I would have been happy to say, hey, that's their freedom of speech. Roseanne did this on her own fucking time. The tweet she made, she was at home, tweeting away. She wasn't on the set of Roseanne, and she wasn't in the ABC building. She's at home. Two different situations here. And like I said in my NFL rant about the anthem, was had they fucking done this like outside the stadium on their own time, I'd be happy to support it. It's a First Amendment right. Not when you're at your job on the fucking field. Totally different. Totally fucking separate. And that's where the differences come in. See, most of these people are the liberals, Democrats, and they don't understand this, which is no fucking surprise. A lot of them are fucking Hollywoods and Democrats. I don't understand why. And then you get a lot of shitstorm from Roseanne's been getting a lot of shitstorm, mainly from actors and actresses and shit like that, who have nothing to fucking do with the show. Had nothing to do with fucking ABC, which is a problem. Now, the ones that are concerning are the ones who were on the show and had the problem. Now, this and Roseanne tweeted back at a couple of them, and she has the right to do so to defend herself. You know, like, was it Michael Fishburne, who was kind of disappointed and basically throwing her under the bus? Was it Sarah Gilbert? There's no fucking surprise there. She's a lefty. I'm surprised. No surprise what she said there. And, of course, the person who played Harris, that teenage girl, she's having fucking problems of her own anyway, so why is she going and tweeting off on fucking Roseanne? Who the fuck fucking knows? She's got no room to throw stones. But I don't think she was happy on that show anyway. And here's the problem I have with that. And don't get me wrong. They have the freedom to say what they say, and I stand for that right. I stand for their freedom to say that. But this is my thing. This is my problem. Most of those people saying that shit, either A, were on the show, and those who were on the show that are saying shit should be kissing Roseanne's ass. You should be saying, hey, I'm disappointed. Really wish she hadn't said it. That's fine. But, like, who the fuck, when was the last time you seen Michael Fishburne in fucking anything? I don't know. Other than The Fucking View, what's Sarah Gilbert been in? Even though she was the producer of the show, too. Just The Fucking View, she produces things every so often. The only people who have anything that could have any room to fucking talk would be John Goodman, Sarah Gilbert, because they have shit on their own. Well, the fuck is everyone else? And maybe the Harris chick, because she's on another show, but that one's coming to an end, and she's got fucking problems. So, everyone else should be saying, I'm sorry, I can't believe you said it, I'm sorry, and which, now granted, here's my thing. I'm referring back to my video, and I'm not sorry for my fucking video, because I'm still right. I did not see that tweet as racism. See, I don't see racism. Okay, we've become, in the last 8 years, actually more, especially since fucking moment, everything's about fucking race. I took that tweet as a joke. I did not, and remember, the Muslim Brotherhood, that's not a race, that's a fucking faith. It's actually a terrorist organization, plus based on faith. That's not a race. And I know people are, if you jumped to apes being from Planet of the Apes, and she actually meant little apes, that's your fucking problem. Maybe you're the racist. Because, you know, when I saw the lady, I have to agree, and I'm not being fucking racist. I'm like, god damn, she does look like fucking from the Planet of the Apes. I know some fucking black people that agree with fucking Roseanne. And I'm not doing the same meaning. Yeah, she kind of does have a point. But that's her freedom to say that. It's not hate speech. I don't take it as hate speech. Now with Roseanne coming out and apologizing for it, she did come out and apologize for it. But then she deleted the apologies after all the bullshit. I don't blame her for that either. The Ambien thing is kind of believable. Then she's all over the place, and you picked one fucking Roseanne, see, because And the company that made Ambien silicone or whatever, silicone, or I don't know how you pronounce it. Said, well, it doesn't cause racism. Well, no, but fucking the sleep pill, motherfuckers. I've heard of, and I know of a couple people who've taken it. And they're basically fucking drunk or stoned. So you give someone who has an active tweet account, what do you think they're going to do? I've seen people fucking text people the dumbest fucking shit on that. So I can believe it. So mainstream is fucking wrong. ABC, even fucking Fox is getting on about the racism. I'm sorry, I don't see fucking racism. Reason being is I have the, I don't have the fucking binocular, the Coke bottle eyeglasses where racism isn't everything. I'm sorry, it's not. Here's a joke. And then you have to go find, if you want to talk about this as racism, and this shit shouldn't be done, you gotta talk about Jay Behar from The View, Whoopi Goldberg from The View, Bill Maher from HBO. They said all sorts of shit. Kathy Griffin, those motherfuckers should be fired. Well, Kathy Griffin doesn't have a show, she basically is, but why aren't they fucking fired? I know Bill Maher's on HBO. Well, why isn't Whoopi Goldberg taken off? And there's several other people, I'm not going to name them all, from ABC, NBC, and all that shit. Hell, there's people from ESPN that are fucking racist. They did racist comments for fucking years and buried it. People who's done racist issues and comments against gays and all that shit on NBC, and they covered it up. Those people have fucking jobs. That's bullshit. See, here's my thing. What should have happened is, okay, look, we're pissed off. It was on our own time, but we're going to fine you. Okay, Roseanne, we're going to give you a fine. Find her fucking $1 million. Do something. We're going to donate that to a charity, and then you cannot tweet anymore. That's your only warning. Don't do it again, or we're going to fire you and we'll cancel your show. Because it's going to cost ABC a shit ton of money, and they're going to regret it. Fox, and people are like, oh, they'll never pick this up, blah, blah, blah. This is bullshit. And see, Roseanne has had a history of saying the most outlandish shit on fucking Twitter. You knew what you're fucking getting when you got her. And to say something that someone is unapologetic and can't be rehabilitated or whatever, or is incapable of not saying something again that shouldn't be given a second chance is bullshit. Okay, and Fox hit her hard today, and I'm very disappointed in Fox in the past couple of days. I mean, granted, they're usually the better news network compared to the ABC and NBC, CNN and NBC and NBC and shit like that. Granted, they still got a lot of fucking problems with a lot of shit you gotta watch out for. So there's only so many broadcasters I listen to. So this is wrong. You should find her. They find her because she's a conservative. All the lefties get away with everything. And see, like I said, don't get me wrong. Even with lefties, like I said, with Bill Maher, Whoopi Goldberg had a Twitter photo of an image of President Trump and either himself or someone blowing his brains out. Did I say she should be fired for that? No. That was her own fucking time. She was off the air at the time, and that's her right to do so. So ABC shouldn't fire her for The View. No, she says on The View, but she does say shit like that on The View. Yeah, okay, maybe she should be a little admonished. But that's her right. And I agree with that right. Don't agree with what fucking she says. But that's her right, and I stand for it. That's why I stand with Roseanne. She's on her own fucking time. She can say what the fuck she wants to. That's why I would have been behind the NFL players had they not been on the fucking field, which is a work site. If you were off the work site, I'd support you. That's freedom of speech. It's not. So all those motherfuckers out there saying, "Oh, it's the same thing with the NFL." No, it wasn't. No, absolutely was fucking not the same thing about freedom of speech. NFL is full of shit. That was not freedom of speech. They don't give a fuck about freedom of speech. They give a fuck about the ratings. NFL only put that in because they were fucking dropped on the ratings. So that's it. So again, bullshit about Roseanne. Hopefully someone picks up the series, and if no actors want to go back on it, let's piss on them. I'm sorry. You can be replaced. I'm sorry. To me, it wasn't racism. It was a joke. Other liberal comedians get away with this shit all the fucking time. One comes along and everyone just jumps on. No, that's bullshit. Even if she's a liberal, I still claim this is fucking bullshit. Don't get me wrong. Not just because I'm a supporter. I believe it for the right to say I'd do this with anybody. That's why I was not the one who jumped on Kathy Griffin. I said I supported her right to do what she did with the thing with President Trump. I didn't think it was fucking smart for her career, but that's right. And that's why I did jump all over Whoopi Goldberg about her shirts and what she says about the president. That's your fucking right. Say so. I'm an independent person. I see both ways. And this was Roseanne's right, and I don't think she should have been fired. The show should not have been canceled. If they want to try to give her a fine, that would have been better. This was stupid, and it's going to come back to bite them. That's all on this one. Like, dislike, comment, and subscribe, guys. And as always, you guys take care, and I'll see you all next time.